Apparently, we're live. Hello. This is all very, very strange. It's taken me a hot minute to actually figure out how to do this. I have OBS running into StreamYard, and then I have like three camera phones doing things. So one of them is a virtual camera phone that's recording the two phones you see in this little fancy graphic. And I'm not holding the microphone, so it's miles away somewhere down here, which makes things a little bit awkward. Also, I look like I'm a grandmother telling horror stories, and I am here for it. But ultimately, this is how it's going to play out today. I'm going to redo this as a video, not an edited video. So at least at least then this works out properly. But I figured just to prove how easy it is to start a podcast, I'm going to do it right now. I'm actually going to do it in probably 20 minutes, if even that. And the reason why you see, ooh, it's my hands. The reason why you see two phones here is this one is an Android and this one is an iPhone. So let's just start, shall we? Oh, that's not the right one. It's not the right one. Give me the things. Okay, so we are here. And what you can see here is Podbean. So Podbean is what I would recommend you use over Anchor, just because at least with Podbean, it knows what it is and it's not likely going to change. If it gets bought out by Spotify, then great. But otherwise, it is what it is. So focus, focus, focus is not focusing. Okay. Anyway, we'll just work with this. So I've installed Podbean on my iPhone 6S and my Android. So what we're going to do is we're going to open that one. I've already actually installed stuff and I've already set it up. So let's just go to the beginning bit. No, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Log in. Okay, I forgot this part. This is the part that you're not allowed to look at because, um, yeah, my passwords and stuff do be secret. So whilst I do this, this is what you'd probably be doing anyway. Um, is what are you doing? It's the problem with having the world's longest password. Uh, it's the world's longest password. So I'm okay. So for whatever, there we go. iPhones are weird. I don't understand how people use these things. Like I am so lost every time I have to use this thing, which is once in a while, like once in a blue moon. Um, ugh. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna do the iPhone thing because it's asking me for too many things because I haven't opened it up and it's like, do you want to update this? And you need this and the password for that. So let's focus on the beloved Android because I've used it before. This is my workhorse phone. This is a Samsung S21, and we're gonna go from here. If you guys are commenting or anything, I can't see them because Streamyard is weird and I can't see comments and stuff. So I'll answer all your questions after the stream is done. So please ask your questions in there. Um, Actually, I can be a clever little sausage and run up Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube um, from my browser, but just keep it on quiet. So there we go. Okay, cool. We can do that. That works. So let me go back to here. Cool. So no, we don't want to. We don't want to do that. 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 We want to go back. So this is where you start after you've done all the verification and passwords and this, that, the other, and setting up your podcast. It's a good idea to have a podcast name and what you're doing. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend you just starting a podcast on a whim because if you do that, you're going to get very, very lost. And if you've been following this video series intermittently, you'll know that you need to know your podcast style, which refers to how frequently you post and what style of delivery you use. So whether it's a season or it's a drip feed or it's just a constant kind of barrage of episodes on a schedule. You need to figure out what you're doing first before you do this. This is just to prove that you can start a podcast in an afternoon because I get people saying, like, hitting the trigger, hitting the trigger, as it were, and going, firing is an issue. So here's how we get rid of the issue, because there's something else obviously running. So we're here, and you've set your profile up, you've got everything going, and you hit this little thing up here, which is a microphone. All right, so you can get to recording from two different places. Either hit the microphone, or you go down to profile, and you have an even bigger microphone, right? And this is your show, my show. So if we go in here, you instantly get asked if you want to record audio or you want to start a live cast. This is another reason why I like Podbean, because you can do live casts, so live podcasts. So I could have turned this into a live cast as well, and people could jump in and tune in and kind of inform the show that way, in the same nature that I do with trying to find the comments when StreamYard isn't giving me them, to interact with you guys. So this is another reason why I like Podbean, and this is still on the free version, right? I haven't paid for this yet. So if we go in, we hit record, you get set up with this screen, right? So this is not audio yet. This is just an example of what's going on. And a simple thing here is you have the record button down here. I've downloaded some music for like intros and outros, and you can control the levels here. That's to control the music. Your volume for your microphone is at a standard level. And if you wanted to get fancy, and say you wanted to add your Blue Yeti microphone, all right, hello. So say you wanted to add your very posh, very expensive USB microphone, you would have to use this little thing. Now you can't really see it that clearly here. So if I come down here and show you, this is called an OTG connector. Let me get rid of this microphone because it's trying to get my face. So the beautiful thing about an OTG connector is it connects any USB A plug. So this is, as you can see here, because I love labeling things, this is my blue microphone USB cable. And that goes into the back end of this. And then this goes into the phone. So if I was to plug this in here, very, very gently, you go in. Whoop, you guys need to see this here. So if I plug this in here, right, and then I plug this in here, so go in like this. This is actually really hard. I don't understand how guys get to do this on YouTube without like messing up. They'll probably do it 100 times. All right, so now technically my microphone, you see the little red light? It's being charged by my phone. So my phone is going to get drained quite significantly by this, but it's being powered by my phone as well, which means when I speak into this, it speaks into the phone. But for today, we are not doing that because that is superfluous to the requirements. So I'm going to take that out and bring this back. Yeah. Very strange doing this. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, I have a phone, a camera phone that is connected via Wi-Fi to OBS. Very, very fancy shizzle, I must say, and it's doing wonders. Actually, it's quite good. So back to the podcasting section. So in here, you can do an episode super quickly. Like I'm going to do a recording here and I'm going to play it back. The only problem I find is this is probably due to the settings in my phone, which I haven't changed because I don't really use the audio settings that are like default in things like Podbean. I actually have specialist software that changes the audio into the highest possible quality by default, so I don't have to play around with it. So this is something you have to be aware. I think Anchor does this as well. And I use the phrase potato because it mashes up your audio, right? And when it's mashed, it's not so good. It's like a potato image, right? Where the quality gets a little bit messed up. Same type of thing. So the problem with Podbean, of course, when you record straight from your phone is there's going to be a huge amount of degradation to the audio quality. Now, if you're trying to just shoot from the hip, that's not an issue, right? You're just trying to get the thing done and trying to get it out there and trying to publish and post and get used to the idea of doing a podcast, of recording your audio. Like you can record this, like what I'm going to do, and not publish it. Right, you can just have all your audios there and not have to deal with it. So a couple of things I'm going to do is I'm going to create an intro. So have a little bit of intro music and fade it out because I'm a DJ and I like that kind of thing. A little bit of blurb, an outro, and then we're going to be done. So to set that up, we're going to mute the audio here. We're going to start playing Sunrise and we're going to start hitting the record button. Hello, welcome to a rather random podcast. My name is Shiggy, and this is a podcast for absolutely no reason at all. I'm recording a few seconds of audio just so you get an idea of how this sounds. So, I did an intro for you. Now I'm just saying stuff for the sake of saying stuff, and I think I'm done because I don't want this to run on for too long. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slide in the outro so you get an idea of how this all gets put together. Alrighty, bye bye. So the music sensitivity isn't great. It's not great, but you kind of get the idea, right? So you see here, you've got the outro audio there, and then you've got the middle bit, and then you've got the intro there. So from here, you can keep on recording. So you can like stop start if you want to add different bits, but it does get a little bit messy. So we're going to edit because there was a bit at the beginning and a bit at the end. So we hit edit and we're going to trim. So la la la. So I think I want that bit to go away. It's not very sensitive today. There we go. It's better here. Also, my fingers have huge calluses on them from rock climbing, so that doesn't help. So trim that. Mm. Uh, no, go back. Go back. Go back. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to record it again. Cancel. Okay, fine. Let's redo it again. Yes, let's redo the thing, the thing, the thing. Hello, welcome to a random podcast that I'm doing for absolutely no reason whatsoever other than the live stream that I'm doing right now. I'm shouting a little bit just because my phone is a really far away from my mouth. So I want to make sure the audio is nice and loud so you can hear it back when I play it. I think that's enough audio again because I deleted the first one because I messed up, which is natural. And it just shows you can do things over again if you want to. But in the meantime, I will catch up with you when I catch up with you. All right, bye. Cool. So we've done the recording. That's done. I'm not going to play around with a trim thing because it doesn't work the way I thought it would. But you have all these other options where you've got tones and effects as well. So we're going to hit the save button and you give it an episode title. So I'll make this AFY EP1. So episode 1. It's a good idea to have a saving style so you don't forget where you are. Because if you just save it as different things, you don't know where you are. If you want to have a relevance of an episode, like, at least having the titles go in a chronological order helps you know where you are with things. If you've got a neurodivergent brain, this is gold. So do it. Okay. Even if you don't want to do it, do it. So just so you can hear back as to how potato this audio is. Let's go. Hello, welcome to a random podcast that I'm doing for absolutely no reason whatsoever other than the live stream that I'm doing right now. I'm shouting a little bit just because my phone is really far away from my mouth. So I want to make sure the audio is nice and loud so you can hear it back when I play it. I think that's enough audio again because I deleted the first one because I messed up, which is natural. And it just shows you can do things over again if you want to. But in the meantime, I will catch up with you when I catch up with you. All right. And that's that. Pretty damn potato, if I do say so myself, which is unfortunate, but um, we're just starting. And I honestly recommend that rather than recording in the app itself, that you use software and you upload the audio into the app because that just makes everything pretty uniform and you know what you're getting. Even if you use the in software like voice recorder, so like on your iPhone or on your Android, if you've got a voice editor or something, that might actually end up being better quality. And I have edited podcasts that have been on a voice editor and it is. So that's just something to think about. So once you have all of that, no, we're not doing that. You go in, back, and you'd want to publish it, right? So I'm not going to publish it because I don't actually want this episode to be live. I just wanted to show you that you can actually use something like Podbean to record a podcast. Now, I'm going to do a proper video which shows the bigger boy side or bigger person side, the big pants, right? Wearing the big pants on how to do a proper podcast recording in Audacity and probably Reaper. After Christmas because I have no spoons left. I have no spoons, but I just wanted you to see that it is actually doable for you to record and edit something within an app. And then, if you wanted to, if you were so inclined, let's get the web browser up and let's remove you. So, if we go into there, yes, we can go into there. That's fine. So I'll just transition away from that. Hello. And if you have Podbean set up on your dashboard, you can set your podcast up, start publishing your episodes. If you want to hit a new episode, you can upload a file. You get 5 hours on the free option, and you can upgrade if you want. But again, it's really, really easy to set stuff up in Podbean if you're just starting out. 5 hours, if you're doing half-hour episodes, it's more than enough. Absolutely more than enough per month, right? So that's what you get there. Let's transition back to the old droidy cam so you're not looking at my browser being all weird and stuff. So we're back here. So this was just really quick because I'm doing another live stream in like 40 minutes anyway that I really wanted to do rather than this one. But proof is here. You can do your shows, right? If you wanted to do a live show, you can do a live show. You can do whatever you want. It's totally doable. And yeah, in the meantime, if you have any questions, please, please, please ask in the comments on the replay. If you're seeing this on the website, shoot me an email on the contact form right at the bottom of this entire free video series. And I will see you very, very shortly. If you're clicking the next video, I'll see you like imminently. But if you're waiting for the live stream, I'll see you very, very soon. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.